Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of our FM19 Journeyman, and we are back today for two more games. First up we have PSG, top of the league. Following that is Dijon, who are bottom of the league. So pretty big contrast in terms of teams, to be honest. Like, you couldn't get them any more different in the table. One game theoretically should be very easy, another one theoretically very difficult. So, well, before we get into this, we do have some team news to go through. Now, we are majoritively back to full strength. There are a couple of injuries littering the side, but there is one player who is obviously absent, and that is Ilan Bordas. And I have got to say, it is not good news. It is very bad news. If we go down here, you will see that Ilan Bordas is out for between 7 weeks and 3 months. That is pretty much a season-ending injury. At best, he'll be back for, like early April? At worst, he'll be out for the rest of the season, so it's really hard to predict when he'll be back, but for now, it's looking like Schilling will be taking the starting role as an anchorman. Now, I am dipping around the transfer market, trying to find some other players who may be able to be utilised for us, but to be honest, we just don't have the money. Like, we have no transfer budget, our wage budget's in the negatives. There's not a lot we can do about it, really. We just don't have the cash, so, well, it's quite unfortunate, but for now, let's focus on the games ahead of us. And, you know, when you've got a key player missing, arguably our best player missing, what you really want is a team that you know you can beat, like PSG. Well, let's just get into it. I don't think this is going to be pretty, I'm not going to lie. I think it's going to be a really, really difficult game. They're coming out with their standard 4-2-3-1. No Neymar, notably, who is on the bench, and no Rabiot, who got player of the month. So, well, they're two pretty big absences. Rabiot not even present on the bench, actually. That's, wow, quite surprising. Grimaldo also making the bench today. That is Aymeric Laporte as well. I'm not sure if he played against us in the first game, but, well, two centre-halves who we know. Let's just get into this. I really don't think this is going to be a pretty scenario right now. So let's just say, aggressively, we owe PSG. A few players looked motivated at that. I've been trying to pay attention to what the assistant manager does. And, well, he tends to just be aggressive and just shout at them. So we're just going to try that. It makes things a little bit easier that they have a player out. Hardly, though. It's still going to be an extremely difficult fixture. Well, we've got a goal kick here. The first highlight of the game is us lumping the ball up, and it's going to go straight to them. Laporte nods down, but Grandsir on the ball. Chance here, maybe, for us to try and find an attack, which would be, well, quite nice. As we go all the way back to Mysonial, we're trying to work it around our back four, which is, well, risky, but it's probably the best option we've got. They're putting the pressure on, though, and we really need to get it out from our defenders and keepers, otherwise something's going to go wrong. I am scared. This is so risky. What are we doing? Thank you, Mysonial. Well, we've just gave them the ball, actually, so maybe not thank you, but, well, at least we got rid of the immediate danger, but Bailey puts in a cross. Well, we're putting the pressure on. Felix strikes. It falls to Kuna, who does strike, and it goes in. João Felix getting the assist. Less than 10 minutes in, and, well, at first, the danger seemed like it was going to come from us passing it around our centre-halves and our keeper, but, well, it was after we cleared it that the problems arose. The initial shot here blocked very well, but it just fell to Kuna, who struck nicely, and they went 1-0 up. There's not too much more to say. They've got a throw in here, and they're going to look to try and build for another chance. Can we nick this ball and counter-attack? Or will it be... No, it will be in their favour. Mladen Prus, who looks like he's missing a few vowels out of his name, scores his first goal of the season, assisted by Ruben Neves. He absolutely bangs it. I don't really want to see it again, but it was quite a nice goal, so I guess we will. Second goal inside 20 minutes, and like I said, I don't think it's going to be a pretty game. It was just rough, to be honest. Well, Ruben Neves now on the ball. He's going to go for a shot from this free kick, and it just goes over the bar. One thing that I've just realised I forgot to mention is how we did in the Cup, which we did have a game in. We won. We won 3-2. Stefan scored 2 goals, and I think Marietti got the third. We won 3-2. We're in the next round. So, sorry, I completely forgot to mention that. You can have that news at half-time. A half-time Cup update from about a week ago. Aggressively, terrible. They all look fired up. It's 2-0. Now, this isn't insurmountable. It's only 2-0. It could certainly be worse. Can we maybe... Well, can we give ourselves a little bit of hope? We go close, actually, with Stefan's header, but Murray saves easily. Maybe, if we can just find a couple of chances, we might be able to snatch something from this game. This highlight from kickoff is still going on here, and, well, Valenquai plays it forward. João Felix strikes. It's now 3-0. They score immediately from kickoff. João Felix in Football Manager 19 about 10 years in. He's going to be quite good. I don't want to see it again. I just want to see a goal of ours. So 65 minutes in, I'm going to make a change. I'm going to bring on Mbuemo for a say on this left-hand side. Bring him on as a supporting winger. I've just noticed Mauesa is not on the bench, which is a bit of an oversight on my part, because I'm pretty sure he's fit and available, so I don't know why I left him out. Just want to point out, we bought Mbuemo on off the bench, they bought on Neymar. Bit of a difference, really, in quality of the teams, isn't there, when they're bringing on Neymar to our Mbuemo. But, well, it's still 3-0, 85 minutes in, and it's not looking like there's going to be much more action. The second half, aside from that early goal, has been absolutely dead. And with just 20 seconds remaining, we have a throw-in, or 40 seconds, sorry. 40 seconds. I can count. I can do basic maths and tell the time, I promise. But, well, you've got to imagine this is just going to be the end of the game, right? There's not going to be any chances from this, surely. And a 3-0, honestly, is what we had the first time around, isn't it? It's not a terrible result by any means. It's, you know, they're a significantly better side than us. We're also missing one of our core defensive players. It's not the end of the world, but it's still a defeat at the end of the day. Let's just try to put that one behind us. And I will show you the result in the cup, I guess, because I did completely forgot. I said they're far from pleased. Schilling lost confidence. Everyone else had good reactions. So take that as you will. But yeah, if we just go to our schedule here, we won 3-2 in the cup. We beat Nancy. We actually went 3-0 up in the first half an hour, and then they scored 2. We nearly threw it away. It was very close in the end, but we managed to hold on. Now let's get to this next game against Dijon, who I have realised are called Dijon. Not Dion, it's Dijon, like the mustard, I do believe anyway. I could be wrong still, but I think that's right, so I don't know, let's find out. So here we are for game number 2 against Dijon, and well, we're going in with exactly the same lineup. However, I am going to put Mauesa on the bench for Christoph Clark, because, well, he probably just deserves his spot there, to be honest. So, let's submit the team and let's get into the game. Now, these are bottom of the league. Should be significantly easier in theory, but, well, you never know, do you? Any team can do anything, really, so who knows? But they've got a 4-1-3-1-1. Pretty unusual formation, but, well, shouldn't cause too many issues in theory. Let's get into it. I don't know. I expect to see a much better performance, and a few players reacted well to that, seeming motivated, so let's just say he's not ready. Arthur Ponte hasn't played for me all season. I don't know what they're asking me there. Well, we have an early free kick. Marietti flicks in. Gransar off the bar. So close, but not quite. But it's good to see us having a good early chance. We've got a throw in here. Nasruddin gives it to Schilling. Can we manage to find anything? Schilling towards the back post. Gransar goes just wide. 2 close efforts from him already this game. And, well, there is immediately another highlight. Marietti back to Nasruddin. Will he go for a cross? He finds Parmentier. Strikes and hits the defender, but Horn now on it, flicks it across. Assay, not near post. He doesn't even shoot. He goes for a cross, flicks it over to Gransar, and this time Gransar manages to find the back of the net. It took so many attempts, but finally, well, I say finally, it's 15 minutes in, but Gransar puts us 1-0 up. And, well, it took a lot of tries. Assay here flicked it back, it was deflected. He gets back on the ball, goes for another flick over, and they head down, but Gransar manages to, well, pounce on the loose ball, slots it away nicely. It's 1-0. Hopefully we can bag a couple more and secure this game. Well, we've got a corner. Assay is going to take. He flicks it near to Parmentier, who heads just over the bar. It's a goal kick, unfortunately, but we're still having chances, which is what we want to see. As Marietti drills one in, they head clear, though, and they're potentially going to pounce on this. We're trying to defend, and, well, we're putting the pressure on. We're not making it easy, but this long ball forward is very good. They strike just wide. That was a really good opportunity for them to pull themselves back into this game, and they absolutely wasted it. And now maybe we will be able to counter-attack as Horn is on the ball, and we're going to look to work forward from this goal kick. And, well, Marietti plays forward, finds Horn on the right wing. Can we find a cross? No, he goes short to Gransar, breaks forward. Horn so far up the pitch. They tackle, but it only falls to Parmentier. As Marietti plays out wide to Nasruddin, flicks into the box, can't find anyone. Parmentier on the edge, though. He can find the back of the net. 3rd goal of the season, and if I'm not mistaken, the first one from open play. I do believe the first 2, both penalties. But that one flies in very nicely. And, well, it's lovely to see. It's a good little finish there from the edge of the box. And, well, I'm pretty sure it's from further out than where Gransar's long-range effort was last video. But, you know, it'll do. It was a good strike. Fair play to him. It puts us 2-0 up and it gives us a nice safety buffer. We've got a throw-in. Nasruddin tries to pick out, I believe that's, I don't know who that is in the box. It might be Assay? Yeah, it must be. And, well, we try to flick forward. Gransar forward to Assay. Again, hits the post. But, well, it was close. But, yeah, I don't know why it's given us goal line technology when it hit the post. That's a bit odd. I'm not going to lie, but it wasn't over. So we're going to go into half-time, by the looks of it, with a 2-0 lead. But more than that, we've been extremely dominant. And, well, we've just been by far the better side. We've seen one chance from them. And to be fair, they should have done much better with it than they did. But we've taken our opportunities, and we are now 2-0 up. So, very pleased with your performance. Let's get into this second half, and hopefully we can keep it going. We can bag some more goals, and we can use this to sort of maybe just save the goal difference a little bit after that last battering, and just basically try and boost morale by having a good dominant win. So we're just under 70 minutes in, and the second half's been really quiet, so I'm going to bring on Malessa on the left wing for a say. Not having a bad game by any stretch of the imagination, I just think it's a change that might help push us forward a little bit in these last few minutes. We've got a throw-in. Horn is going to take. Tries to find Grandsar, who is brought down. Now, I believe this is a highlight because the referee isn't sure whether this is a penalty or a free kick. Now, to me, it looked like his feet were inside the box when he was fouled, so it would be a penalty. But I'm really not sure, and well, we'll have to see what the referee says as he comes out, and he is going to rule that it's outside the box. Just a free kick, and we don't even see it. So, next highlight is on, and it's Nasruddin with a throw-in. Flicks in across. Grandsar heads just wide of the post. Goes very close there. He's gone close a lot this game, but can't quite find the back of the net again. Only the one goal for him so far, and well, with time flying by, it's looking like we may pick up the win in this one. And well, 3 minutes added on, and I think we can say, you know, a comfortable win. I mean, it's not quite as dominant as maybe I would have liked, but we at no point looked like throwing this away. And it's a good result, really. We beat bottom of the league fairly comfortably. It's another 3 points in the bag. Admittedly, it might be quite expected, but you can only win the teams that are in front of you. You know, you can't play a team that isn't there. So, well, we've done well. Good job to us. We have to play them twice a season. We've played them twice a season, and we've picked up 6 points from them. Not much more you can really ask for at that point. And, well, we're on 31 points. We are past the 30-point mark. 9 points away from that 40-point goal to ensure we don't go down, which I think we can fairly safely say is not happening at this point. So, well, the big question, I guess, is who do we have coming up in tomorrow's episode? Because, well, today was bottom and top. Tomorrow, we have Montpellier and we have Köln with a cup game against Lyon in the middle, which I might bring you. I'm not sure, because we do play Lyon again fairly like, shortly after that. So, maybe I will, because I bought you the French Cup 10th round last time. We'll see how this first game goes against Montpellier, and if it looks like we're playing some good stuff, I'll bring it to you. If not, we'll skip over it. No big deal, right? So, let's wrap this up now. Thank you all very much for watching. We will be back tomorrow at 5:30 with that game against Köln and Montpellier? I think it was Montpellier. It was Montpellier. Montpellier and Köln. And, well, that'll be up at 5:30, as I said, or you can subscribe to get that into your feed, whichever you prefer. Follow Twitter, join Discord to get updates on the channel coming into you in the most efficient way possible. And, yeah, I will catch you all tomorrow. I hope you have a wonderful night, and I'll see you all later. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.